Top of the morning to you laddies, my name is the Rental Man Buck, and welcome back to the landscaping series. Today we are just coming back from lunch. I decided to park the truck up in the garage just because why not? But we're gonna head back over to the shop. Today we got a little bit more of a busy day. We are currently going to be picking up a newer mower. The Deere one that you guys probably saw in my last live stream, that was a demo for the 72-inch deck. We wanted to possibly upgrade to get a little bit bigger of a mower deck. But because I wanted to use the 72-inch deck, the Deere, it was just too much. It's an $18,000 mower. And from what I hear, TSC up in the middle of town there, they actually have a Hustler that's about $14,500. So that's a little bit more within my price range. But we'll head over to the landscape shop because that's just what we need to do. We'll take the highway here. And let's see what we have to do today. Wait a minute. That's a for sale sign on that little Deere. I have to go look at that too. We don't really have a lawnmower for the house. I wanted to take back my GS45, but I mean, heck, if we can snatch up a little old Deere with a bagger, that'd be perfect. We're just now arriving at the shop, so we'll get this rolled up around back. We had the Chevy outside because it was nice out today. I think Tim's already inside. Who knows where he's at today? So we'll park this up right here. We'll be taking our Ford Transit into town today. And because it's got the, we're actually going to have to take the Chevy with the whatever trailer because this one's just a little too short in width to be hauling the mower. I even checked. So we'll go pick this up in a minute, but let's take this over to Walmart right now because we have to go pick up some fertilizer for our landscape shop, so that way we have some fertilizer if we need to go spread some of that on lawns. So I'll catch you guys once we get over to Walmart. There's that Hustler outside now. That might be the one that we're going to look at. We might need to go in there and just take a peek. But here we are. We're at Walmart. They said it should be on the back left. I think I see the two pallets back there. We ordered them so that way we could get them a specialty. We're going over to the lawn and garden center area to get this. With this whole dilemma going around, though, they're probably not going to notice if I just take the skid steer, the forklift, and start loading it in myself. I think what we're gonna do though is we might load it into the side of the door so that way we have room to haul something in the back on the trailer. So I'm gonna get this door open. Make sure all the doors are there. We go. And we'll just load this up with the forklift and I'll catch you all in just a second. And there we go. We got the two pallets all loaded up. We'll just put on our strap there and a strap there. And we'll put up the ramp and let's go check out that little mower that was actually at the one house on our way to work. I didn't see that on my way in. Actually, I took a different route to work. So let's go over to that house and we'll see what we can do with that. So I'll catch you guys in just a second after I see if there's no one coming. And here, this should be the house. We'll park it up on the side of the road over here. Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I'll park it up right here and we'll just go knock on the door. So I'll go talk to this guy. I'll talk to the owner of this mower if they're willing to sell still, and we'll see what we can do. So it appears to be a John Deere 332. It's in really, really nice condition. I really like the bagger on it. Looks like it's got working headlights. Nice bagging system. I already said that, but still. It's got the residential deck. It's yellow. So I'll go talk to the owner of that mower and we'll see what they say. And about 20 minutes later, we just got some news on this. It's actually a girl who owns it. It's Samantha Houchin. I haven't heard about her in town yet, but Samantha told me that this is their older John Deere 332. They've had it in the family for about 6 years. They didn't really need anything too big to get around the house, but they did like the bagging system. They did recently, though, just get a smaller Cub Cadet Ultima, that new series by them. Smaller deck, they can get around better. And they're looking to sell this thing. They said they'd want at least $3,800 for it. I didn't really want to fight it because that's actually a pretty dang good deal for the condition this mower is in. So we'll go over there and get her paid for that, and we'll bring this thing home, and this will be my new lawnmower for my house. And I really like that bagging system. I mean, it's gorgeous. They must have done some of that restore black thing, like the black where it makes that black plastic look real shiny again. Gives that rich color. Seat's in immaculate condition, but we'll get that all taken care of, and I'll see you all in just a minute. And there we go. Got the mower paid for and everything else, so gave us the key, and we'll load this up and take this back to my house, and then we'll go back to the shop, and we'll get our Chevy hooked up to our big dump trailer, and we'll head over to TSC with the Deere Z994R to swap it out for a Hustler Super Z series. And as we get closer to my house, I would like to say I honestly have loved this little rumbler van. I used it all the time back in FS19. I really wish there was an actual Ford Transit mod that was out there that had a nice interior and everything. Like, I've seen the models for them, but none of them have the interior. But I mean, you can only dream so far. But this van has always been very useful to me. I always used it to haul like pallets and all that stuff to get back to here. So we're gonna back this trailer in quick. Hopefully, maybe. Ah, shoot, I can't see. There we go. Not take out my mailbox. We'll unload the mower and then we'll head back. Catch you all in a second. I think what we're going to do is, because I don't necessarily need all this stuff to be unhooked right now, like I don't really have a use for the trailer, I think we'll just park this up where it's supposed to go, and then we'll just go get the Chevy and just head up there and we'll unload the pallets later. And then we'll just be on our way. As you all can see, though, as well, we do currently have an F-250 in the shop. This is not mine. This is a buddy of mine's. He's he's on a business trip right now, and he asked if he could just store the truck in here because he didn't really have a space for it at his house. So that's the explanation behind why the 250's in here. Let's get the Chevy fired up here, and then we'll hook up to our dump bed trailer. There we go. We got the trailer hooked up. Let's make sure we got all of our wires connected too. Do we have our electrical on, is my question. Yes, we do. Okay. So we're going to make our way over to TSC after we load up our mower, and we will be sending off the Chevy to get it kind of detailed, put some newer big fat Michelin tires on it. Just kind of getting it all cleaned up as well. We'll load up the Deere here. I mean, it's a shame I have to let this mower go, but I don't necessarily have a big use for it besides... actually, we got to put up the deck. I have a use for it, but this one, it's just too pricey for us right now, so we'll put this on the trailer, and we will close up the bed, and let's head off to TSC. Just now rolling into Tractor Supply Co. Let us take this a little bit easier because we got a rough entrance, I'll tell you that much. But there it is. There's our Hustler. We did opt for the 33.5 horsepower. We did, however, opt for the 33.5 horsepower diesel. So we got the 72-inch VX4 cutting deck. It is their Super Z series. We do have a 35.5 horsepower Kohler diesel engine. And we also got the rollover protection bars and a chute. We did not get a hood on this thing because of the fact we just don't really need it. But let us try and see if we can't get these bars up. Yep, we got ourselves our rollover bars, so we can make sure that's locking those pins. Sweet. It gets that out of the way as well. And let's fire that up, get it ready to go. We'll go in there and just get all the paperwork filled out. We'll leave the Deere here in case someone else wants it. We got a Kawasaki on the back end of this Deere. The power on it did fine, but it just wasn't enough for what we needed, so we'll leave this over here by the back door, and we'll go sign up some paperwork and get ourselves a new Hustler. And there we go. About 20 minutes later, he said that we are now the rightful owners of this Hustler Super Z 72-inch mower. I'm really excited about this one, as I like to change it up, and this mower is definitely a change in brands. You don't usually see a lot of these different brands of mowers. I mean, it's usually you see like the typical... Oh, we're hitting the deck on the side there. Didn't notice that. It's a giant steel deck. We'll be fine. A lot of the times you see just a bunch of Deeres and Cases and Dallas Chalmers. This is just something different. You don't see Hustler in the game at all. It's just a nice little addition, and it'll definitely prove effective with that big 72-inch deck. I mean, I'll be able to knock out a lot of lawns really quickly with that. We'll just fire up the Chevy here, and once we get back to the shop, then we'll probably call that good, and that'll be probably the end of the episode. So I'll catch you all in just a second. We are just now getting back to the dealer. Thank you guys all for coming and checking out the video. Be sure to check out the Boomstick Club to get all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You all know who's in it. Be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already. If you guys are also really enjoying a lot of these videos, consider subscribing and hitting the bell so whenever I post, you guys can get notified. I try to make the best content I can with the supplies that I have with me, so we'll get our Hustler unloaded here. We'll put it in the shop, and we'll call it good for this video. This mower is the newest mower to the fleet. I really want to use this mower to its best abilities and to the most that it will be. I am still working on the mower pack, in other words to say, because this thing will have 10 total mower brands on it. Just right now, I am currently only have 2 on the mower, that being Deere and Hustler, and then when you go into the store and buy the mower, all the mowers are priced with their exact mowers. It's already priced exactly with what the mowers are, or as close to the model that's on the reel if you went and bought it from these guys, because that's just how I roll. It will consist of Deere, Hustler, Bad Boy, Bobcat, Cub Cadet, X-Mark, Husqvarna, Kubota, Skag, and Toro. There's a lot of different things that I'm doing on here. Some of the a lot of the decals are actually had to be created, like this one, because there's just no pictures of them over the top. Some of them I had to fabricate from pictures that I did find, like some of them on the Kubota. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you all so much for coming and checking out the Rental Rocket Landscaping. We'll have a lot more videos coming in with this, hopefully within the next couple, with a lot more content with this coming up, because now I got some mowers technically finished where I can do some stuff with the guys as well as with some other people. I will not say who or who I will ever invite, because that's just kind of a surprise for you guys to find out. But thank you all for watching this one. Like I said, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. From Rental Rocket Landscaping to you, this is the Rental Man out. Peace.